Most nights I let the water take it all. Been that way since I learned to let it fall. Used to carry everything against the wall. Now the shower is where I drop it off. None of that heavy living's calling me on. I don't hold away when the water is on. I think I like this feeling, carry on. Might like washing off the day all alone. Standing underneath the water, feeling right. Every drop that hits me washes all the night. Used to rush the shower just to end the fight. Now I stay until the steam fills up the light. Every worry circling down the drain inside. Every tension leaving through my skin tonight. Turn the heat up, shawty water, tells no lie. I traded dirty yesterday for something clean and bright. She know this ritual is different, now it's all been right. To the day I carry, watching something like how I thought I'd never shake the way I'm more than fine. Step beneath the water till the cold becomes a sign. And now I'm trying to hold it all together by design. Ain't nothing like the water hitting shoulders on the line. Every time I step inside, I leave the world behind. The bathroom mirror have to show me whole design. Like they ain't feeling what I'm feeling. Standing in the steam and watching what I'm healing. Now I know this moment's feeling what I'm feeling. Every shower hits different when your mind start feeling. Got my thoughts on winding now when nothing needs concealing. Put my stress beneath the water, let the cleanser start appealing. Lost the grind, shut the day, now the room you start revealing. I put my face up to the shower and I was done with just existing. It was clean up. Been that way ever since the drain. Been that way since I watched the pain. Been that way the water broke the chain. Now I like the person at the rain. None of that yesterday is calling on. I don't hold away when the day's gone. I think I like this rinse. Carry on. My life washing it all off, but all alone. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Most days I'm counting what I built alone. Been that way since I learned to hold my own. Used to watch the money come and go and grow. Now the paper stack, it feel like coming home. None of that bro mentality is on. I don't sleep until the bag is fully on. I think I let this green carry on. My life money better all along. No, 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 no. Waking up and checking numbers, feeling right. Every dollar earned beneath the working life. Used to spend it fast before the ink was dry and tight. Now I stack and watch it multiply and high. Every investment made just hits a different height. Every come at it feels like winning every fight. Trying to spend it down, shorty money don't lie. I trade the flex with compound and just watch it rise. She know this mindset's different, now it's sharp and right. Took the bro mentality and flipped it something tight. Oh, I thought that money wasn't everything, I'm more than fine. Wake up every morning when the portfolio's aligned. And I was trying to spend it all like it was by design. Ain't nobody building wealth by staying in the line. Every time I save instead, I feel it down my spine. The money working while I sleep to show me the whole design. Like they ain't counting what I'm counting. Building what I'm building and mounting what I'm mounting. Now I know the difference of counting what I'm accounting. Every money move is different when your entries on compounding. Got my multiple streams of income now when nothing need is daunting. Put my earnings into assets, let the wealthy start surrounding. Lost the lack, shed the fear, now the abundance start astounding. I put my money where my mouth is when I was done with just amounts. It was stacked though. 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 Been that way since I changed my mind. Been that way the money and the time. And now I like the life I built from every dime. None of that scarcity is call me on. I don't spend it back before it's fully grown. I think I let this green carry on. My life been well better all along. Most days I'm up before the world begins. Been that way since I chose to let light in. Used to hate the morning like it was a sin. Now the early hours where I always win. None of that sleeping in is calling me on. I don't miss the half a day that's already gone. I think I like this version, carry on. My life being morning better all along. Lacing on my shoes before the city wakes right. Coffee in my hand before the rush of light. Used to be the last one standing every night. Now I'm first one up and everything feels right. Every quiet morning give me clearer sight. Every solo sunrise took me like a birthright. Turn the world down, shawty dance in the night. I trade the late nights for the early and I rise. She know this person's different, now it's sharp and bright. Took a sleep and I was flipping something right. How I thought the night was where I live, you're more than fine. Wake up in the silence when the word ain't yet online. And I was trying to stay all day like it was by design. Nothing like the morning when the whole was still fine. Every time I high around, feel it down my spine. The morning person in me showed me the whole design. The morning person
niggas ain't giving what I'm giving. Now I'm on a daybreak, winning what I'm winning. Every early hour is different, your day just keeps beginning. Got my routine locked, I don't know nothing, needs no hidden. Put my best in today, I'm let the discipline stay written. Lost a night, shed the dark, now the morning keeps on missing. I put my feet on the cold floor when I was done with just existing. Oh, it was early though. Been that way ever since the dawn. Been that way since I beat the alarm. Been that way, the morning kept me warm. And now I like the quiet before the storm. Early carry on. Might like being first or better all along. Oh, da, 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 most days I pause between the noise and grind. Been that way since coffee cleared my mind. Used to skip the break and fall behind. Now the coffee cup is where I realign. None of that rushing through is calling me on. I don't skip the steam when the day's on. I think I like this pause, carry on. I like coffee breaks better all along. Wrapping both my hands around the cup, right? Something about the warm just cuts the fire. Used to drink it fast before the morning light. Now I sip it slow until the world feels right. Every bit of sip just hits a different high. Every quiet coffee moment feels like birthright. I turn the meeting down, shorty, cup don't lie. Trade the chaos for the corner and the ride. She know this ritual is different, now it's warm and right. Took the rush morning, so I'm something tight. How I thought the break was wasted time, yet I'm more than fine. Run my hands around the mug and let the world realign. I was trying to drink it fast like it was by design. Ain't nothing like the coffee when the moment is divine. Every time the steam hits up, I feel it down my spine. The coffee break between the stones just show me the whole design. The whole design, babe. The whole design. The whole design. Like they ain't tasting what I'm tasting. Sitting with the silence, never wasting what I'm wasting. Now I own a break time, placing what I'm placing. Every coffee sip is different when your mind starts spacing. Got my thoughts unwinding now and nothing needs erasing. Put my drip beside the cup and let the warmth start embracing. Lost the rush, hear the noise, not a stillness. Start replacing, I put my phone face down. With coffee when I was done with just caffeinating. It was warm though. It was warm though. Yeah. Been that way to coffee end of you. And now I let it pause between what's due. None of that drinking fast is calling me on. Most days I move at my own pace. Been that way since I found my space. Used to race the clock to win the race. Now I take my time and feel the grace. None of that hurrying, it's calling me on. I don't rush the moments till they're gone. I think I like the slowness, carry on. My life they taking time, better all alone. Demi, oh no. Waking up and letting morning breathe right. No alarm, no pressure just to soft light. Used to sprint through every day without a sight. Now I walk a long way home and feel alright. Every second save it hits a different height. Every young high moment feels incredibly right. Turn the pace down, shawty. Life ain't a fight. I trade the urgency for stillness for the day ignite. She know this version carried out was slow and right. To the rush I carry dropped this something like how I thought that speed was everything, yet I'm more than fine. Wake up with no agenda, letting moments realign. I was trying to be the clock like it was by design. Ain't nobody giving medals for the fastest line. Every time I slow it down, I catch what's genuinely mine. Yeah, hurry life to show me the whole design. Like they ain't seeing what I'm seeing. Taking what is given and receiving what I'm receiving. Now on the moment, breathing when I'm breathing. Every slow day is different when your soul ain't leaving. Got my peace without a timeline, now when nothing needs achieving. Put my trust into the process, let the patience start believing. Lost the race to depression, now the beauty start revealing. I put my hands up from the clock when I was done with just competing. It was hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. It was hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Then he got me go down, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Then he got me go down, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. It was slow though. Been that way ever since I chose. Been that way since I let it flow. Been that way, the patience how I grow. And now I like the life that takes it slow. None of that fast living's calling me on. I don't chase the moments till they're gone. I think I let this pace carry on. Might like taking my time better all along.
Most days I pause before I make my move. Been that way since I found my groove. Used to jump before I even knew. Now the stillness of hoods I break through. None of that rushing in is calling me on her. I don't start to reach for the calm is on her. Got like this pause, carry on. My light up before, better all along. Sitting still before the day begins, right? Taking one deep breath before the fight. Used to dive in head first every night. Now I find my center in the morning light. Every second pause, give me sharper sight. Every quiet moment, arms me for the fight. Turn the chaos down, shawty breathe it right. I trade an instant reaction for the stillness and the light. She know this habit's different, now it's calm and tight. Took the frantic energy and grounded something right. I thought that starting fast was winning, yet I'm more than fine. Wake up, take a moment, let intention realign. And I was trying to skip the pause like it was by design. Ain't nothing sharper than the mind to take its time. Every time I stop before I start across the line. The stillness before action, show me the whole design. Like they ain't knowing what I'm knowing. Planning before I'm moving and growing what I'm growing. Now I own it before, slowing when I'm slowing. Every pause hits different when your purpose keeps on showing. Got my mind in line at zero now and nothing needs controlling. Put my breath into the stillness, let the clarity start flowing. Lost the rush, shed the noise, now the focus start unfold. I put my hands together before I start. When I was done with just exploding. It was still though. It was still though. Been that way ever since I learned. Been that way since the pause was earned. Been that way, the quiet I turn. And now I like the breath before I burn. None of that jumping in is calling me on. I don't start a fire but calm is drawn. I think I like the stillness, carry on. Might like it before, better all along.
Like they ain't learning what I'm learning. Hitting every wall and earning what I'm earning. Now I read the dead and turning what I'm turning. Every back row hits different when your soul keeps on discerning. And my eyes on what's behind the wall now, locked in these confirming. Put my faith into the closed road, let the detour start occurring. That's the path, should've planned out a lesser star emerging. I put my hands against the wall when I was done with just discerning. Was blocked now. Been that way ever since the spot. Been that way since I hit the top. Been that way till I became my crop. And now I like a license from the drop. All of that forcing through is calling me on. I don't want the roads that let me wrong. I think I let these dead end carry on. My light hitting walls better all alone. My light hitting walls better all alone.
Most days I find my truth on the pavement, boy. Been that way since I learned to let it go. Used to rush the sidewalk in overflow. Now every crack beneath my feet just steals the show. None of that destination rushing, calling me on. I don't miss the path when I'm too busy moving on. Think I like this walk and carry on. Might like the sidewalk better all along. Yeah, stepping on, I'm feeling concrete, feeling right. Every footstep landing underneath the light. Used to see the sidewalk as a means of night. Now the pavement underneath me feel like pure delight. Every stranger passing here's a different sight. Everyone I crack just has a story, right? Turn the earphone down, shout these streets don't lie. I trade the rushing feet for something slow and alive. She know this walk is different, now it's off and right. Said the hurry footsteps, slow them something right. How I thought the sidewalk was just in between, yet I'm more than fine. For the same old street, I feel the whole world realign. And I was trying to skip the middle like it was designed. Ain't nothing like a pavement when the weather's looking fine. Every time I feel concrete, feel it on my spine. The sidewalk underneath my feet just showed me the whole design. They ain't seeing what I'm seeing. Walking through the world and meaning what I'm meaning. Now on the pavement, feeling what I'm feeling. Every sidewalk is different when your mind starts revealing. Got my eyes wide open now, nothing needs concealing. Put my soul into each footstep, let the journey start appealing. Lots of rush to the noise, now the street start healing. Put my feet down on the concrete when I was done with just commuting. It was grounded though. Been that way ever since the street. Been that way since I slowed my feet. Been that way the sidewalk and the beat. And now I like the world beneath my feet. None of that rushing past it calling me on. I don't miss a path I never walked upon. Think I let this pavement carry on. But like every sidewalk better all along. Sidewalk better all along. Sidewalk better all along. Sidewalk better all along. Most days I claim the middle for myself. Been that way since I took it off the shelf. Used to eat while working like everyone else. Now the lunch break is my time and no one else. None of that dead starting calling me on. I don't skip the break when the noon is on. I think I like this pause, carry on. Might like lunch better all along. Stepping out and breathing midday, right? Setting down to work beneath the light. Used to power through without a bite. Now an hour in the afternoon light. Every minute off the clock just hits so right. Every unhurried, I just feel like pure delight. Turn the laptop down, shorty noon is mine and night. I trade work and lunch for something warm and bright. She know this habit's different, now it's slow and right. Took the midday hours, made them something tight. How I thought a break was wasted time, yeah, the more than fun. Step outside and let the sun and pressure realign. And I was trying to skip the noon like it was by design. Ain't nothing like that lunch break when you finally draw the line. Every time I close the screen, I feel it down my spine. And the midday break just show me the whole design. Like they ain't tasting what I'm tasting. Sitting in the moment, never wasting what I'm wasting. Now I own an hour, placing what I'm placing. Every lunch break break hits different when your mind starts spacing. Got my appetite for life and nothing needs erasing. Put my foot down slow and let the midday start embracing. Lost the rush at the screen, out of stillness, start replacing. I put my phone face down and knew when I was done with just consuming. It was mine, oh, even mine, oh. Na 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 na. It was mine though, been that way ever since I knew. Been that way since I claimed the afternoon. Been that way, the break became my tune. And now I like the world I have past noon. None of that skipping meals are calling me on. I don't work through every break till it's gone. I think I like this midday carry on. Might like lunch better all along. La la da, la da, la da 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 da.
One is I rise before the world wakes. Then I wait since I learned what daylight makes. Used to dread the solid every alone that breaks. So the morning is the best gift that it takes. None of that staying in the cup is calling me on. I don't waste the bowl that comes at early dawn. I think I like this sunrise carry on. I like the mornings better all along. Stepping out of meeting daylight, feeling right. Something about the morning, choosing night. Used to hit this losing till the day was tight. Now I breathe at 6 a.m. like it's my spotlight. Every sunrise hits me different that first light. Every early hour just fills me with the lights. And the third day's up, shorty one ain't gon' lie. I treat the pillow cover for the word of life. She know the usual is different, now it's one with pride. Took the early hours, turn them something right. How I thought the morning was my enemy, yeah, I'm more than fine. Wake up to the good and now I'm feeling whole in the line. And I was trying to see through everything by design. And nothing like the morning that whenever this divine. Every time the sun comes up, I feel it in my spine. It feels like in the morning, show me the whole design. Like they ain't feeling what I'm feeling. Rising with the sun and meaning what I'm meaning. Now I own the morning, breathing when I'm breathing. Every sunrise is different when your soul ain't sleeping. Got my energy ahead and street, now nothing is concealing. Put my heart into the daylight, let the fire start revealing. Lost the sleep, shed the dark, now the morning start appealing. I put my hands up to the sunrise, and I was done with just dreaming. It was golden though. Been that way ever since first light. Been that way since I owned the ride. That way the morning became my side. And now I like the world before it gets too bright. None of that hard living's calling me on. I don't miss the mornings I slept through gone. I think I like the sunrise carry on. Might like the morning